So Marvel, I have a pitch for you. A pitch I've been kind of saying around the bout for a couple years now that I think would be really interesting for the MCU. So we are currently in a very interesting spot for the MCU because we are in a transitional era. The most of the Bob Chapek stuff that, was a lot of Phase 4, a lot of Phase 5, is outside of Ironheart, which comes out in a handful of weeks. And then going forward, it will all be the Bob Iger, sorry, blanked on his name, Bob Iger coming back, and Kevin Feige and all them really focusing on the quote-unquote, quality over quantity and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of it, I think they're actually going to be true. A lot of things have come out over the last couple of days of, the future of the MCU and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But the biggest one, or not the biggest one, but, one of the things that's really been interesting to me is they've really talked about no more than 2 live-action TV shows a year. No more than 2 live-action Disney Plus shows. And it's being rumored that, nothing confirmed, but just speaking on this, that, they're not going to focus as much on the big, major characters, and they want to focus a lot more on, more isolated stories and, smaller budgets, but more, reoccurring shows like your Daredevil Born Again, which is already being talked for up until season 3, and a lot of that kind of stuff. So with that being said, there only being possibly 2 MCU shows every single year. We have Born Again coming out. What is that other show that you want to have on Disney Plus? And I have a feeling this will be a show that they will keep on for many years, something that they want to get the most bang for their buck. If you can only have 2 TV shows and stuff like that, what do you want to do? And I think you should do an anthology series. I think it's kind of crazy they haven't done something like this. To me, just kind of makes a lot of sense. I feel like this is kind of in a very similar vein to your Marvel presentations that you've been doing, but instead of that, it's kind of just all in one place. You can do a, an 8-episode season. You can stick with your 8-episode season, but every episode within the season focuses on another aspect of the MCU that maybe isn't fit for a TV show, maybe not a movie, maybe not even a presentation itself. Are these very isolated stories, some of which maybe we haven't got back to, they don't plan to get back to, something that they just want to develop more of within the MCU. Here are some